Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the latest single video from our friends in Alien Weaponry. They have a new album coming out and this is the first taste that they're giving the world.
You know, I wear my Alien Weaponry shirt a lot during, these videos.
But it's more alien than weaponry now because the letters are starting to fall off.
But the one video I don't wear, we actually do them because we haven't done them on the channel in a long ass time.
Well, there hasn't been any new material.
There hasn't been anything new, yeah.
So, by the way, this video finished in first place in our Patreon poll of the week. So, I mean, we would check it out regardless.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised.
No, neither am I. These guys have a huge following, and I'm sure everybody's excited about a new record. They have a new bass player, so exciting times for Alien Weaponry. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. This is pretty self-explanatory. All right, I forgot to mention the name of the song going in, but you guys know the name of the song. I'm not gonna butcher it. I'm just gonna leave it where it is. I mean, regardless of what kind of language they would bring to the forefront on this song, either be English or Maori, from the video alone, you get it. The message is clear.
Yeah.
The message is absolutely clear. So I really like where they went with it. Anyways, I really like it.
Yeah.
Can I continue to expand upon it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I go? So let me start off by the message. I really like what they did there. I like how they did the video. I like how they put themselves in the environment of the video. And then the pollution of the ocean is not just critical to the life of the ocean, but it's critical to their own life. And that there's a little bit of a double meaning there. I feel like on one hand, they were showing that they're one with the environment. Like humans, we're the ones causing the pollution, but we're ones with the environment. And if you're polluting the oceans, at the end of the day, you're destroying not just the environment, but you're destroying ourselves as human beings.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I felt like they were putting themselves in the ocean in this video as being part of that same ocean. From the ocean comes life. All life on land started in the ocean. That's where, on this planet, that's where life started first. Life came from the ocean onto land. So I really felt like there was a little bit of a double meaning on the visuals of the video, on them being in the water, them being a part of that ecosystem, and then being destroyed by that same pollution that's destroying the ocean. So I felt like there was a little bit, it had the meaning of you being one with nature, and also the meaning of that if we as humans destroy the oceans, at the end of the day, we're destroying ourselves. So I really like that double entendre there that they did with this video.
I also like how the video is not trying to hide anything. It's showing you exactly what, it's talking about.
I always gravitate to music that has a message, that has some sort of
meaning to
a meaning to it. Like you can, like there's some meat on that bone.
Yeah.
And this one, perhaps for them, resonates even more. I mean, when you grow up in an island, the ecosystem around you, you're almost like you're becoming self-sufficient with the ecosystem that you have. You don't catch more than what you need. You just catch exactly what you need. You just take from nature what you need to survive to make it to the next day. There's a little bit of that going back to the roots, that kind of mentality. So for them to bring this to the forefront, I think this is a topic that hits them home, perhaps more than others. So I really appreciate them bringing this even more into the forefront. I mean, I don't think anybody out there can be clueless to what's happening to the oceans and to what we're doing in terms of not just destroying the oceans with pollution. Let me put that out there. We're also destroying the oceans by overfishing.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, like destroying what gives us life. So there's more to it than just polluting the ocean. That's one piece of the puzzle, but that's not the whole puzzle. We're also overfishing in certain areas. There are certain species that are becoming decimated because we're overfishing them, and we're no longer doing it for our own sustainability. We're doing it because we can. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because when you see these big nets, there's these boats that drag
Which you saw in the video, the nets.
The nets, yeah, and they drag the ground from the ground. They drag everything that's there. So they destroy reefs. They destroy all sorts of creatures that it's not what they want. So then when they bring everything on top, they just throw it back, and some of them is dead and it's already destroyed.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot more to the destruction of the oceans than just the pollution. The pollution is one piece of the puzzle, but we as humans, we're destroying it on two fronts. We're destroying by overfishing, and we're destroying it with the pollution. So a really interesting topic. And the video I thought was
the video was amazing.
The video was amazing. The video is just absolutely nail, hammer, hit it.
Yeah.
So I love that. Do you enjoy the video as well?
I enjoyed the video. I thought it was really cool. Like I said, really showing the message, not really trying to hide anything. Just showing it to you, giving you what they're trying to talk about.
The octopus on the video reminded me. There's a documentary on Netflix about my octopus friend or something. I can't remember the exact name. but it's about a guy. I think he's in Australia or New Zealand, one of those countries, and he goes swimming every day, like in front of his house, and there's an octopus that lives there, and he becomes friends with the octopus. So the whole documentary is the journey of him through the lifespan of the octopus, because some of these octopuses that live in the reef, they only live for a year. So they live for a year, they give birth to other baby octopuses, and then they die. So the whole documentary is about him and the friendship that he built. The octopus knew him. Like, they became friends. It was... Guys, if you haven't seen this document, I had tears at the end when the octopus died.
Well,
and then they think they found one of the babies of the octopus, and the baby octopus was being friendly with him. Like, you know, like... Guys, if you haven't seen... Like, I'm just saying this because that octopus in the video reminded me of that. One of the best documentaries that I've seen during the pandemic. I think it's My Octopus Friend or... Something about... Just Netflix it. Just search for octopus. It'll come up. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. I was so attached to the damn octopus. It was like I was the one swimming with the octopus. Like, and how like the animal is so intelligent, and because he would see this human every day in the water, it became friends with him.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Highly recommended. You got to check it out. It's really good.
Yeah.
I watched it by myself. Your mother didn't watch it because she doesn't like to watch those kind of documentaries. Anyways, I was like, I had a little bit of a tear at the end. I was like,
when you see a homie die like that.
Why did you die? I was like, it broke my heart. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because that's the whole point of the documentary, is building the friendship throughout the year of this octopus's life.
And he knows as he's swimming with him that the lifespan is coming to an end. Like, he only has a few more chances of... It's heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. Anyways, back to the song. One thing about the song that I thought was kind of cool is, I felt it that way. I don't know if you feel this way. But this song had a little bit more thickness to it. Did you feel that way? It sounded a little bit thicker.
I don't know how you would say thicker, because...
It doesn't have more volume, but it just had more oomph.
It had oomph, but it didn't have more volume, because there's a lot of songs they have that do have, in my opinion, thicker sounds, because it fills my ears more, and it doesn't...
But this one had like the thump, thump.
It had more of a punch. It didn't have more of a thickness of volume. It was just thick itself. I don't know how to explain it, because to me, the song
didn't
sound... It didn't sound flat.
No. But didn't you pick up that thump
I felt the thump, but it didn't have that wide volume, and it kind of played into the whole underwater thing, because obviously underwater you don't feel that, you know...
Doesn't have that much sense of...
Exactly.
It's hard for you to have a sense of depth.
Exactly. So
as far as sound goes, you're in the water.
So compared to like a lot of their other songs, the song volume-wise is a lot less, but thickness, it still has the thickness that their songs usually have.
It was almost like you're punching underwater. You know, it doesn't matter how hard you punch, it comes in slow motion. So the sound kind of had a little bit of that oomph, like that when the notes were being hit, specifically with the guitars, I felt that the volume, it wasn't penetrating like quickly. It was kind of like coming like in waves, no pun intended. But do you know what I mean? I felt that from the beginning. So I thought that was interesting. It sounded slightly different to my ears, because I was expecting perhaps the song to be a little bit more driven, to have a little bit more straight to the point direction, and I felt like it...
No, but it also switched... The whole song switches a lot, so...
I really liked the heaviness after the chorus.
Yeah, that was really good.
To me, if it didn't have that, it would really become flat. So it needed something. It needed
that, because it was losing me a bit, because I do like their songs where it's more...
aggressive,
but the volume is there. And this song, it didn't have that much volume as they normally do. But that
kick at the end of the chorus to me is what brought it all together.
That really saves it, yeah.
Yeah, this would makes the song feel a little bit more complete. Also, I'm not saying that I don't like songs, because I like a lot of their songs that are in English. I like the fact that this one has a mixture of both.
Both, yeah.
But I would almost prefer to just go 100% Maori. I think it would have been perhaps...
Well, I don't know if you can translate a lot of that into...
Yeah, that's true.
Because that language, I don't know if you can really translate every word into it.
Yeah, that's true.
That one's not on Google Translate.
No, but I felt that the song at times needed aggression. You know, the aggression that the song has in the chorus
because of the
language, and the aggression that the song has after the chorus, because the song becomes heavier. And I felt that sometimes in the verses, because the way the English language is, if the song itself doesn't have aggression built into it, which it didn't, and if you're not like you know, like killing it on the mic, it starts to feel a little bit like it's dissipating. It starts to stretch out. So I felt that sometimes it needed a little bit of a kick. It didn't have it in the verses, but it did have it in the chorus. And then that post-chorus, when the song got really heavy, really made things up. So it's a song that it took me 2 verses to kind of like get into it. But once I understood the dynamic of the track, then I was like, okay, it's fine. It works well. It works well because you have that almost the verses almost have a sense of you drowning, and then when the chorus hits is you trying to come up for air. So there's that dynamic of underwater, over water, whatever you want to call it. So once I started getting through it, the first time I went through the first verse, I was like, ooh, where are they going with this? This is kind of mellow. Like I wanted something a little bit, for the first single, I was expecting something a little bit with more of a kick.
Yeah.
But then when the chorus hits in that post-chorus, I was like, oh, okay, I'm seeing where this is going. And then once the full picture came together, the track is good. It has a kick to it, and I think live is going to sound a lot heavier than it does.
It's going to sound a lot better.
Yeah, I think live is going to sound a lot better.
It will sound way better. It will get, like I said, it will get that volume that you're missing here.
Also, I like the fact that at the end they did a few things. They changed the song around, like the song started to morph to go into different directions.
Yeah.
I thought that was good too, because otherwise it would become too predictable in terms of the formula that you have from beginning to end.
Song, you want to change it up a bit.
Yeah, you want to change it up a bit. You want.
I like the All Stars Underwater, by the way.
I noticed that too. I like the whole video, them singing underwater. That was really cool.
I wonder how they did that.
That was really cool. Well, they had to go down, sing, come up for air, then go. The whole thing was done in takes.
In a swimming pool.
Yeah, it was all done in multiple takes. Well, the swimming pool for them is their ocean. So, anyways, I like the track. I was a little bit surprised with the choice of style, because when you look at their debut record, the song that they open up, Tangata, that song is like off to the races, like from the beginning. So that's like a statement that you're putting out on your first single. This one, to me, it almost
feels more like a middle track.
Yeah, like a second single or something.
Second single, yeah.
Second single. As a first single, I was a little bit surprised because I was expecting them to come off with a track that's a little bit more in your face.
Yeah.
Has a little bit more aggression.
Yeah.
But not to say that the song is not good.
No, this
I like
one has
the
a lot
track.
of their DNA, but you wanted something that would come out which was 100% them, kind of like Tangata, where it was very in your face, anger and all that sound and all that thickness that song had to kick off the track, to kick off the album. That's what I was kind of also thinking. But then this one, like I said, is more of a middle in between. The first single, second single, kind of that.
Yeah. I feel the same way about it. But it still has their DNA. This is their style.
I mean, the roughness of the guitar will always stay the same. I mean, that's their DNA right there.
Yeah, I agree with you. This was good. Nice first single, but keeping our ears and eyes open for more to come from these guys. I mean, they have an album coming. I think it's either in the summer or early fall, so there's going to be more singles coming our way.
And I'm guessing the next one will kind of cement what the whole album's going to be about. Because if it's also about the ocean, then...
No. I think they're going to touch on...
different topics.
If you look at their debut album, they touched on different topics. Things that are close to them, that hit them home, but different topics. So there
was a theme in that album, and that's why...
Yeah, there's a theme, but it's not a concept. So like every track is going to have a different... So you think it's going to be about the environment? It could be about the environment?
That's what I'm saying. The next one will kind of cement what the theme of the entire album will be.
Wow, interesting note. Have you seen the cover of the album? The cover of the album, Lewis did the artwork, and then they had an artist like redo it, and it's kind of like an octopus like wrapped around and stuff like that. Maybe you're psychic. You're psychic. That dick pic that he gave you, it's like
the dick pic predicted it.
The dick pic predicted it. I don't know. All right. On that note, guys, this is it for this video. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.